Oh,
Yo,
what is
what's
this
up?
place?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. It's the
Okay,
internet,
yeah.
man. It's the worldwide internet. It's live.
Dude, lots changed.
Yeah.
You think?
You're telling us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's crazy now.
So I will say this. It is my utmost pleasure to have you face to face right now. I
Thank you, Special K.
I've missed you. So, and I'm
Likewise,
ready.
brother.
I'm ready to have a catch up session and talk about the new single and all of that kind of stuff. But let's roll it. First of all, for those of you that don't know, and if you don't know, I don't know what rock you've been under. This is Austin John Winkler, former lead singer of Hinder, now out on his own solo stuff. But I want to go back a little bit. From, I guess, what was it? 2013 is when you kind of parted ways with Hinder. And
yeah, man, 2013. Yeah.
And then you went on and you did Lovesick Radio, which was an EP that you'd put out. Bring us kind of into that moment from that moment into the EP, and then now where you're at.
Yeah, I gotta apologize first, especially my allergies are like through the roof today, and I also like threw my back out, so I'm all out of whack today. Just so you know.
I got you. Okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So with Lovesick Radio, man. I mean, I was still very, very sick, very much in my addiction, and even all the way up through 2019 to what got me in the hospital. I was just chasing, something I could never feel, and I took a turn for the worse. 2019, I checked into the old hospital for a summer stay for 3 months, and I was diagnosed with liver and kidney failure all at the same time, and I had to be put on dialysis for 9 months. Man, it just kind of checked me at the gates and said, you need to slow down and get your shit together.
Right. And you're getting to the point now. I mean, if I remember right, I've been trying to do some reading and stuff like that. But I will say this, you are the hardest person to get a hold of. I will tell you this.
Yeah.
Not only before you did Super Jaded, but I was at one point in both of our lives. I considered you a really good acquaintance of being able to, when you were in town. I mean, it was a good time and we hung out, and I always wanted to be able to check on you, but could never find you. And then I told Jared, I started getting on Twitter. I'm like, people help me. What can we do? Yeah. I was reaching out to radio execs, anybody that could get a hold of you. And then you put your website out. And then I went to the website and it said contact, and there was that email. I'm like, I got him. So,
yeah.
But I want to, let's talk a little bit about, because from what I understand is what I was reading. So your May will be what, 3 years for you sober?
Yeah. May will be 3 years.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's wild to even think about, say out loud. It's crazy.
Well, and that's like I told you. What's funny is, and I told my girlfriend earlier when I found that out that May was your 3 years. May is my 7 year. So.
Oh wow! See, yeah. You started. You got the memo before I did.
That I did.
Right.
So, Super Jaded. When I first heard the song, and I was listening to it, and I was like, and it was great to hear your voice in that realm again. And I was listening to it and I was like, man, this is a great relationship song. This is a great, God damn, I made some stuff and made some mistakes. And then I was like, holy crap. Then I saw that I had to do a lot with your addiction. Then I started listening to it a different way. And I was like,
right.
Fuck, this really hits home when you think of it that way. So walk us through Super Jaded and how it came about and all of that.
Well, I think it was kind of right before I had gotten hospitalized. I think I had like that first line, like I don't have a memory that you're not in. from the very start where our love began. And I kind of just had that, and I was throwing that around for a long time, and obviously hospitalized, and you know, I was just kind of, I had a lot of nothing to do but think whenever you're going to dialysis and you're there for 5 hours at a time a day, you know, just cleaning your blood. But I had to relearn how to do everything. You know, I had to relearn how to walk again. I had to relearn how to write again, and I had to fall back in love with music. And I had sat there and I'd had this course, this Super Jaded, I fucking hated. And there's something so real about that, you know, because people don't want to be pissed off all the time. They don't want to be, you know, they don't want to have that little. They don't want to be angry all the time, and I didn't want to be angry all the time, and I was sick of it. And I just had to look at my life and see. I had to relearn everything. I had to take everything in my life away that was not working, which was relationships and substances, and you know, any relationship I had. I just had to start all over. And that song was a way for me to do that.
And I think that's a testament of how well written and how much you can feel this song. How many people have reached out to you since this song?
Oh man, it's been pretty overwhelming. I mean, just shooting the video alone, really. There was like 3 of it. I mean, there's only 6 people in the video. Half of them came up to me telling me stories with tears in their eyes. Man, it's pretty remarkable to see the effect it has on people.
Yeah, no kidding. And I mean, like I said, you can see it in the comments. So one of the things that I noticed and read about, so we've got this show that we're doing in a couple weeks called Fayard Fest for a buddy of ours that passed away, and we've got bands playing and we're raising money, and we're raising money for Music Cares, and Music Cares helped you out. Can you tell us a little bit of your experience with Music Cares?
Oh, Music Cares is excellent. They helped me out. The first time I went to, I checked myself into a rehabilitation center in Malibu. They took care of the bill. And the second time I checked into, you know, the facilities, they've looked after me. And it's a magnificent, it's not a charity. It's just it's an organization that takes care of their own. And
right. No, absolutely.
It's really, really, really good to know that they exist, and they're willing to help musicians out there struggling with getting their lives together, with addiction and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's one that we're really excited about to be able to partner with and raise some money
really
for,
cool.
and help out where we can. So what is the future for you in the you got another single coming out, I believe, right? Here pretty soon?
Yeah, it's I'm dropping Phone Line on March 25th, and it's a song I'd written a while ago, and people had been wanting it to be out. So it's definitely a song that's close to my heart, that I think people can resonate with too. So
any futures touring or anything?
That is definitely a possibility. You know, I'm definitely finishing up the record and trying to figure out exactly what all I want on it and stuff like that. But I'd love to tour at the end of this year if possible.
Well, I will tell you this: you've got a home in Biloxi, Mississippi, as usual. So,
oh man, I love old Biloxi, man. That's for sure. We've had some times out there.
Yeah, it was some good times. As a matter of fact, Jared, their very first show they played was the night before Katrina.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
yep.
Baby.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that was a whole different era.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
They played that show, and we were told to pack everything up and get out.
Wow.
Yeah,
So,
we did, man. We were flooring it at 3 a.m. in the morning, getting out of Mississippi.
Thank God you made it, because it was a bad one. It was a doozy.
It definitely was, yeah.
Austin, I want to say, man, the voice, your voice is amazing. Still got that 100%. Shines through in that song for sure. You can see it in the comments. Everybody is commenting on that. Video is great too, man. But I wanted to know, like, what You mentioned that you checked in a couple different facilities. What was the thing that made it stick this time? Was it the liver failure, dialysis, like staring death kind of in the face,
Yeah,
or
I
was it
mean,
deeper than that? What was it?
I definitely, I definitely learned lessons the hard way, and this is definitely the hardest way, for me to learn it. I mean, looking at yourself in the mirror as yellow, and the doctor saying you may never get your color back. That scared me sober big time. I mean, because I liked, I liked the way I looked. I liked being a Simpsons character doesn't jive well with my thing I got going on here.
Liver failure is not a fun road, and transplants and all that. It ain't good.
Absolutely not. I was lucky. I was one of the lucky ones.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, like Kevin said, on 3 years, man. I just
thank you, man.
Hopefully if there's anybody out there battling that, man, you hear that story, like don't take it to the end, don't take it that far. Get some help before you get to that part.
Absolutely. That's kind of my whole thing with this. You don't have to go all the way to the end, really. You don't have to do it.
Yeah,
absolutely. Well, Austin, we'll let you go. I appreciate you joining us, and look, stay in touch. Whatever we can do to help with you, with your music career, whatever we can do on our end to help you, we are there.
Yeah.
And the people that are in the chat right now, I know who you are. I know how well you guys hit all over the social medias. Spread Austin single all over the place.
Yeah,
we can
spread it out. Spread it.
Help him. So
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Where do we send the people to find you? Are you active on Facebook the most?
I'm active on Facebook, my Instagram, Austin John Winkler, all the social medias. You'll find me there. So, and the superjaded.com is it's a new website that I put up for people who are kind of struggling, and you go there, you get your Super Jaded stuff too. So
sweet.
Thank you very much, Austin. We'll let you get out and stay in touch.
Thank y'all so much. Good talking to you guys.
All right.
Have a good night, man.
Take care, man.
Bye. Man, I love that man.
Yeah, good dude. Seems like a good dude, man. He took it to the edge, bro. You don't get to go much further than that. He's not lying. Liver failure. That's most people, and then dialysis for 9 months. That's about as close as you can get without checking out. So,
Lisa, thank you for popping up the website there, superjaded.com. And yeah, man, I guess this one's coming from my heart a little bit for all of you social media warriors out there that spread all the love, dude. For me, for us, I don't care. For him, spread the love of Austin John Winkler. That song needs to be heard as much as possible. So that's just me.
Yeah, that's a comeback